In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a power steering line assembly on your Toyota Camry. Let's get started. Remove the cap on the reservoir. I'm going to use a fluid extractor to extract any extra old fluid from the reservoir. Using a pair of pliers, we're going to pinch the clamp. Pull it back. Pull the hose off of the line. Using a 17mm socket, we're going to remove the two lines out of the rack. Using a 12mm socket, remove the bolt for the clamp. Using a 12mm socket, we're going to remove the bolt for the power steering line bracket. Using a 17mm wrench, remove the bolt for the power steering pump line. Remove the union bolt and pull the line off of the pump. Pull the top line out of the rack using a 17mm wrench. Remove the nut. Remove the line out of the rack. Install the supplied O-rings onto the lines. Install the lines into the vehicle. We're going to get the rack side started first. Thread the lines into the rack. We're going to start with this bottom one, and we're going to fully tighten it before we install the top one. Torque the bottom fitting to 18 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the top line into the rack. Torque this line to 16 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench in there, do the best you can. Install the bolt for the bracket. Snug the bracket bolt down. Install the hose onto the line. Squeeze the clamp. Pull it back. Pull the line for the pump up and into place. We're going to install the union bolt into the pump. Before we do this, we're going to install one copper washer onto the bottom of our bolt. Then we're going to have the other one ready. We're going to put the bolt through the line and then put our other washer on the other side, and then we'll start it by hand. Install the bolt. Get the other washer into place. Torque the union bolt to 37 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on there, do the best you can. Remove the lid off the reservoir. Using the proper power steering fluid, we're going to fill the power steering reservoir. I'm going to get my reservoir to the max line, and then I'm going to go inside of the car or to the side if the car is jacked up and move the wheels back and forth lock to lock with the car off. We're going to do this until the reservoir drops. Once it drops, we'll refill it and continue that process a few more times until our reservoir does not drop in fluid. We're going to make sure our reservoir is at the cold max line. And install the cap on the reservoir.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.